Can't hear me? Still? Okay. What did I play the other ones on? I want to say it's probably veteran, right? Also, why did I delete my saves? Oh no, I think I decided to play. You have my nunchuck ready? Yeah. My shift in WASD. Is this telling me the difficulty? Maybe I think maybe I dropped back down to not veteran because it was like boring. So we'll just play on normal, I guess.
Cryostasis shutdown complete. Vital signs stable. Activating
Same.
suit. Suit diagnostic complete. All systems functional. Command interface enabled.
In the ship?
Course labeling. Ship reorientation complete. Galactic Federation fighters approaching. Incoming transmission.
Unidentified vessel, please switch to a secure radio frequency and transmit your identity code. We are standing by.
I do need my flight stick. I think one of the most Metro Prime 3 is, I think, widely considered the worst game in the series, and I would agree. I still think it's really good, and I'm really excited to like play through it again after I haven't played it since release, so I'm hoping it's still good. One of the things that people didn't like about this game was that they thought we'd be able to like pilot the ship. Why am I doing this again? What is this? I can't reach it. Wait. Push the Wii remote towards the screen. I don't remember what the market. Well, I remember some of the marketing, and I'll go into that in a little bit later. But I don't really remember what the content of the marketing was. So I don't really remember if they like made it seem like we'd actually be able to fly the ship. But there was a lot of ship, you know. I mean, Samus's gunship is iconic. I think this Corruption's gunship like looks fine, but it's my least favorite model. I really like the more bulbous one. It kind of looks like an F-Zero racer. It doesn't do it for me for what it is, but it's fine. It's not bad. And it's Samus's ship, so I love it. And it looks like her, you know, face, so I love it more. But I think people got the impression that you'd be able to actually fly the ship, and it's not the case. You get in, you press a couple buttons, you do some stupid security sequences like you saw, and that's kind of it. Iconic savoring noise. So it is a real shame. Alright, so first things first. Oops. Out of scanning range, but I'm... What do you mean out of scanning? Okay, it's out of scanning range, whatever.
Calibration complete. Samus, welcome to the flagship Olympus. Admiral Dane is waiting for you in the briefing room. I will upload the location to you now.
A lot of people malign 3D maps, and I mean, I've gone into this many times, I think, throughout these playthroughs. I really like the maps in these games. I really have, like, no complaints at all. I don't really understand. Like, this is how every map should be. It's very clear, there's not a lot of noise. All the, you know, it's all there. Now, the prime hacks. Scanning? This game seems still like it's still a little bit broken. Oh, actually, it looks a bit better. I maybe should have checked to see if Primac had an update. Come back here. I'm scanning you. What the fuck? I don't really know why this ship is not letting me scan that. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube or in my VODs or something, hello to all one of you. But I am playing this game like almost 6 months after I played Prime 2 last, so I don't remember everything I said and everything I talked about. Anyway, so one of the really cool things about the marketing for this game, and it was a really big deal when this game was coming out, at least it was to me. Prime 1 was incredible, it shattered everybody's expectations. And then in Prime 2, it was a sequel that was at least comparable in quality. A lot of people like it better, I don't. I wasn't sure, but after replaying it, I definitely don't like it better than Prime 1, but it's still really good, and I still really like it. This is probably the worst part of the game. I mean, I like scanning, but I think the overload you have when you first start is like every single thing in the world is scannable, and it's kind of, you know. So yeah, so everybody was really excited for Prime 3. On top of following up a really incredible game and a sequel that was at least as, like, you know, like on par with the original, which is really, you know, unlikely. It's kind of uncommon that the sequel is like right there with the first one. So then on top of that, Prime 3 was coming out for the Wii, you know, so it was next gen at the time. And it was going to use motion controls, and it was going to be all kinds of, like, you know, different and interesting, and everybody was really excited for it. So what they did for the promotional was, I don't think these are part of my logbook, so I don't really need to scan them. But I don't know until I finish scanning.
Got a job to do here.
All right, shut up, dude. They released a channel for the Wii, and if you remember, channels on Wii's are like, essentially it's like an app, you know. That's actually literally what it is. So they released a channel on the Wii that was specifically just for Prime 3, and every week they would release like another video or like teaser or something of the game, And it was the coolest thing ever. It was like, wow, this game has its own marketing app. That's crazy. I mean, you know, how often do you see that? What else? Like Jeremy Renner, he's got an app. Okay, that's it, right? Okay, we've got a lock here, so I'm gonna need to figure out how to interact. Okay, this is pretty simple. I don't know what the code is though. Oh, I have to press this. Okay. Anyway, so at the time, my debit card pin 13576. Okay. My my sensor bar was broken. My mom vacuumed it on accident, and it broke. That's gore. We're gonna meet him more later.
You may proceed.
Of course.
My sensor bar was broken. My mom vacuumed over the cable, and it was broken. And if you don't know, the way the Wii's, not the motion sensing, because it has accelerometer in the Wiimote and in the nunchuck, but the pointer app part of it just takes like infrared sources spaced a specific distance apart, and it uses that to figure out where it is and stuff. Which is why, you know, in... Oh boy. W. Shift W. What? That? Okay. I was trying to do Shift S. I said W, but I meant S. This whole part of the game is just getting you familiar with the controls anyway. I really don't need to read each of these. So you don't need to use a sensor bar. Also, if you take it like any phone camera or camera, you can see infrared with those, which is kind of funny. So you can like point it at a sensor bar and see exactly like what's going on underneath it. Anyway, so a lot of people had problems with many different Wii games that use the pointer. Because they had like other light sources in the room, including the sun, through windows and stuff that would interfere. So fun fact. Anyways, at the time my sensor bar was broken, and so but like I was so fucking hooked on this fucking Prime 3 channel that I needed all the information. So every time they would release, oh, here we go again. Okay, so if I just hold W, it does it all for me. So whatever. I would point my Wiimote at my chandelier in my kitchen because it had little light bulbs at random spaces, and it wasn't accurate by any means, but it was good enough that I could eventually land on the things I wanted to interact with and pull the trigger, which is extremely funny. And obviously I didn't play games that way, and eventually, you know, I got a sense of art replacement, but yeah, it was pretty good. And then the game actually came out, and I bought it while I was on vacation, without my parents knowing. Which really doesn't mean a lot, but that's what happened.
Aren't you Samus Aran? It's an honor to meet you.
Spent $60 on it. Might have been the first game. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I bought this game or Okami first, but I think one of those two is the first game that I bought like by myself with my own money at full price. And it was worth it. I loved the shit out of it. And then I brought it to college with me, and my friend Gilded Guy, who streams and is cool, wanted to play it, and it turns out that my copy of the disc was like somehow scratched in the couple of years between when it came out and when what is happening? Let's have to interact with this again. My copy of the disc was scratched, so we couldn't progress past a certain point. So I had to find a copy of it. Let's say it was a digital copy of it, and you know, run that off a hard drive. But it was the only way, and I mean that's one of the, you know, first of all, you can see Samus's fucking face every time you scan here. It's great. One of the really big benefits to let's say, video game archival, or like procedures, you know, in emulation and stuff, is things like that. Like I paid for the game, I owned it, but I couldn't play it because the disc was broken. And for a while, I even thought it was my Wii itself had a fucked up disc reader or something, which wasn't the case. But I did take apart my entire Wii and tried to fix it. Never really figured out what was going on, but it stopped mattering because. Oh right, the tab button speeds things up. It didn't end up mattering because I just started playing everything off a hard drive, whether or not I owned the disc or not, just because I didn't want to deal with the potential issues with the disc reader.
Admiral Dane has ordered me to remind you that suit maintenance. There's a recharge station at the.
Recharge station. Okay. That just goes downstairs. No, we're going here. Oh wait, I gotta scan these. You should go to logworks. Yeah, I already have more.
You're good to go, Admiral.
How is Mass Effect 2 going, John? First cutscene.
Enough. Looks like everyone's here.
That's cool.
Now. Before I begin,
I'm glad it's good.
Let me introduce.
Hearing a lot of people talk about how Mass Effect 2 is like one of the greatest sequels in history.
An organic.
So that's cool.
Fascinating. It's my understanding that the Galactic Federation's core network is comprised of such units.
That is correct.
Essentially, this cutscene is about your new quest giver is this giant computer brain that we're talking to, Aurora, I think. Which is kind of cool.
That seems inefficient.
So in the Legendary Edition, how much did they like even out the experience between the three games? Because if I remember right, there are three games that play relatively differently, right? So did they like make changes so that they all kind of play similarly, or is it really more of a remaster with fixes?
We were forced to bring the network down. Fortunately, our scientists were quickly able to devise a vaccine.
Unit 242 was the first AU to receive the vaccine. We were able to completely purge the virus.
Where did this virus come from?
We believe the virus is of space pirate origin. 4 months ago, the GFS Valhalla went missing while on a training mission in the Klar Nebula. The ship's logs revealed that they were attacked by a space pirate raiding vessel.
Yeah, that's what I had. Like, did they make them play more similarly together, or is it more of a remaster with like fixes and like all the gameplay is like exactly the same style?
They're pirates.
Do I not have
They resist a
upscaled
like
textures for this?
Then it's a shame.
Samus looks HD.
The pirates boarded the
not.
Valhalla and gained
I can look
access to
after.
the ship's Aurora unit.
It's not that important.
313. This is how they were able to hack into the network and plant the virus.
Thanks to our security protocols, we were able to shut down the
Is the game too loud, or is my audio messed up?
But we're still vulnerable. If the pirates decide to launch a major offensive, we'd be hard pressed
okay.
to defend ourselves.
Hello, yes,
We
Death
must
Stranding is my
rid the
favorite
other
game of all
AUs
time.
that virus and bring the network
Hi,
back
Captain
online.
Navarro.
That's where you come in. We need you
Really cool
to
shirt,
deliver the
but
vaccine
I'm glad
to
you
each
noticed
of
it.
the
I like it a
AUs in
lot.
this system. We'd also like you to investigate the pirates' activity in the area. You need to know what they're up to.
Condition red. All personnel to combat-ready stations. Repeat. Condition red.
Sir, a space pirate attack fleet has just warped out of some sort of wormhole. They're also heading for Sector 0, the planet's home base.
No, they're targeting the planetary defense system. Get down to the
Another common criticism of this game that I also agree with is that these like Federation sections are just not... They're just dry. They're not that interesting. The only people that are interesting are the other hunters. All of the army people are like, nobody cares. Second and third game play more like each other than the first game. Oh, okay. Global down. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's fine. I'm not scared of this shit. Whatever. Anyway, so while I agree with that, also like these sections are like 1% of the game. This is like really not the majority of what you're doing or anything like that. There are other, I think, more valid, not that that's not valid, but like more pertinent criticisms of the game, like it's less of a Metroidvania than like many other Metroid games.
What are you still doing here, Samus?
Probably have to scan this. This is on Dolphin, yeah. If you do exclamation point prime hack in the chat, it should give you like links to everything I'm using, because I'm using a specific hack called prime hack that allows you to play like a regular FPS with no bounding box or anything. But yeah, so the different planets in this game are obviously not connected, and so while I still think it gives you a sort of Metroidvania feel going back and forth between the planets, you know, you still have the same like unlocks, new movement abilities, you know, there's lock and key gameplay and stuff like that. Because they're not interconnected as much, the lack of like lots of backtracking and like big areas to unlock and like learn about and stuff, and like explore, I think is something that people didn't really like. I'm weird and I like Metroidvanias, but I don't really like backtracking. So to me, it was totally fine. I was like, yeah, I don't mind a more linear, I guess, like less meandering experience. Oh, okay, we're good. Didn't crash. Oh. Let's save this guy. Well, I didn't get to finish scanning it. Did that person die? Did they just fucking die on me? Holy shit. Am I stuck here? God, I haven't played this in a while. I don't even remember. Which I guess is a good thing. Classic space pirate attack theme. We remember very well from Prime 1 and 2, I suppose. Armored pirate militia. Hey, come. Portable girlfriend energy cell. Wow. wish I had one of those. I think one of the things that this game does best out of all three games is, okay, so traditionally, you know, at the end of... Oh my god, it's Clarice? Hello! How are you doing? Thank you very much. I am slaying in many ways. So at the end of Prime 1 and Prime 2, you have these sections where it's like, suddenly collect all the artifacts, right? Or like, collect all the temple keys. And I think they're okay. I think they're... Prime 1 was the worst, definitely. There's way too many of them, and a lot of them you can't collect until after. Look, okay, good, have fun with the DVD. Don't burn out before the cakes come. So you, like, it's like too much collection, and it all comes right at the end of the game, and it really fucks with the pacing, right? So this game has an alternative approach. The fuel cells you have to collect are not gated by, I think, many things. So you can collect a lot of them as you go. And you don't actually have to collect all of them in order to complete the game, which is great, because if you want to go explore and get more stuff, then you totally can. I think I'm doing this the wrong way. But you're absolutely not required to, and that, I think, means that I think most players will get through the game with, like, really close to how many fuel cells they need, if not all of them. I really don't remember now, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. Hey, free energy tank. And that really keeps up the, I think the pace of the game significantly better, and I think it's a best of... Well, I don't have spring ball? Okay. It's a best of both worlds situation, I think, where you still have all of the exploration, the like game-wide exploration that you got from having, you know, artifacts across the whole world that you can, you know, you're gonna want to get to with your end game equipment and stuff. But it doesn't force the player to go run, you know, spend hours looking up clues and finding things, which I think is fun, but is also like, it's better that it's not. Okay, I know that Spring Ball, okay, maybe it comes later. I know Spring Ball was added in Prime 1 and Prime 2 and Prime Hack for ease of use, but maybe because it's an actual ability in Prime 3, it's still locked to that, which would make sense, I guess, because otherwise it would kind of break. Oh, I guess it's still kind of broken. It's whatever. I feel like that was a dumb thing to do. Why would I have done that, huh? It's very weird. But yeah, so that's one thing I think everybody would agree with the Prime 3 does the best, is that endgame collectathon. I don't know, this game is just kind of weird. It's in kind of a weird place in, I think, in every aspect. Prime 2 is like, just obviously a continuation of Prime 1 in so many ways that it's like kind of wonderful. Like it you know, if there weren't a spot at the beginning where you lose all your powers, it would almost just feel like you're just like, you're still playing Prime 1. And man, I love it for that. I do. It expands on ideas in a really good way. It's scary and hard. It's awesome, but Prime 3 is almost like a weird... How do I explain it? Okay, so the better way would be to just explain why I think it's weird. And that's because it doesn't, you know, have the same kind of reliance on the standard Metroid items, I guess. Because there's a lot of items in this game that are like specific only to this game. I don't remember how many there are, but I know there's at least a couple that I can think of. And one of them is like a bee. Now, of course, that's true of Echoes too, right? But that was kind of like... It was almost more like... I don't know, it felt like it was normal, I guess, just because it was part of the world you were in, whereas the extra beams and stuff you get in this game, you get an extra mode entirely, hyper mode. It just, you know, and then there's, I think, okay, so there's that aspect of it, which is like a lot of the stuff you're getting are not the typical Metroid equips, but there's also like, all of the motion control stuff, which, you know, I'm playing on Prime Hack. I'm not doing any motion control stuff, although I guess you could argue that moving a mouse is still motion controls or whatever. It's, it has a lot of that, so there's a lot more, like, interaction puzzles. They're not even really puzzles, but it's a lot of these, like, go up to the door and, like, do things with it, and it's not really... it's not an interesting gameplay by any means, I think. That's not to say that the whole game is like that, but where is the missile lock I'm looking for? Oh, it's this. Get out of my way. You know, like, instead of just scan, like, the scan visor was maybe the greatest thing that Metroid Prime did, and instead of just scanning things, now all of a sudden, you know, you have to, like, walk up to them and put your hand on them in order to, like, open doors and stuff. And it's... Oops. Oh, you didn't need to use missiles. Well, anyways. So yeah, so there's this whole, you're not alone, you know, it's a much more social game, and much more, I mean very specifically, relatively speaking. It's absolutely not like, you're playing alone on an alien world. It's still that very much, but it's, you know, there's the Federation, there are the other hunters, there's a lot more dialogue. You visit the space pirate homeworld, which I guess is a spoiler. That is like, you know, very rare. Even just jumping from multiple planets in one game is very different. Using the ship as a power up and stuff. So it just feels kind of weird, I guess. And I don't even think it's bad. I'm not even really complaining. I'm just saying, like, in terms of flow, this third game is really like a weird sequel. I don't know how it did sales wise. I mean, I'm pretty sure people liked it and it did well, especially because it was on the Wii, which, you know, did really well. So. But then Other M came out, and that was kind of a disaster. So, you know, like, why do I need to walk up to these things to touch them when I could just scan them? This still won't let me scan my shit. I like that she chooses to fight it instead of running. Yeah, these textures are definitely not being upskilled. Like, hey Karn, it is Metroid Prime 3rd. You're right. Berserker Lord. Oh. Some stuttering, I don't know why. Not from large bugs. It's true. Wow, this thing is not taking any damage. Oop. What would my Metroid name be? I guess Theta Metroid. I'd be a Theta Metroid. Easy, first try. Karn, have you had both of your shots yet? think it's starting to swell. Boom. Damn, hit with the ship. You got the second one. You have any tips for side effects? I don't know why I'm like really, I really don't like being sick, so I'm really nervous about getting like, you know, sick from the shot. Especially because I have like a job interview tomorrow. A couple more later in the week that are really important, so I want to be on my A game. Berserker Lord defeated. Oh yeah, so this game also introduced the achievement system, which probably has been around in the other games since I'm playing the trilogy version. But initially, this was it. You know, you would unlock achievements and buy things. I mean, very similar to how it is in the trilogy. You've seen it, but it's definitely it was new, I guess, at the time. I don't know what it is with Nintendo and not liking achievements, but whatever. They put them in each of their games individually instead of just all of them at the same time. I don't know, ibuprofen. Yeah, I've got a lot of ibuprofen. Look at this big ass bottle of ibuprofen I have. It's probably keying, but it's really funny to me. It's like gigantic. They're actually gonna expire kind of soon, and I realized I probably shouldn't have bought a 300 pack when I bought this. But I didn't really think about it. I was like, oh, value. I mean, you know, with over-the-counter drugs, like, it doesn't really matter. Just they lose effectiveness somewhat. But so it's like fine, but it's kind of like, oops. You know, I don't take this much fucking painkillers, so decent amount of sleep. Okay, yeah, that's what they told me too. Oh, and a lot of water, which I've been trying to drink a lot of. So this is how you fly the ship. You just kind of pick destinations and Samus does all the work for you, and it's fine. It's, I don't really care. I can only imagine what hell it would have been like trying to actually fly a ship in space with a nunchuck and a Wii mode, so... Why is that off in here? I wonder if one of my, like, windows or my back door or whatever is, like, not properly closed or it's leaking or something, because I feel like there have been a lot more bugs last couple weeks. Got it. Sitting a lot seems to stiffen up the muscles. Okay, I took a walk today, but that's probably too soon. I didn't do it.
Stand to, Samus. Our situation doesn't look good. The pirate attack has knocked out our generators and disabled the planetary defense system. This cannon was our only weapon capable of taking out orbiting ships.
Second was less sore. Really? My arm is already way more sore than it was for the first one.
To get the generators back online and restore
Oh well.
power to the cannon so we can repulse the system. I'm uploading the generator coordinates to you now.
My shot is next to like one of the organic supermarkets, which I've not really shopped at, so I don't care. Bought a lot of weird food, like vegan food and stuff. It's not my normal fare, and it was, some of it is weird. Like, you know what bomb pops are? They're like the red, white, and blue popsicles. I bought like vegan versions of those because that's what they had, and they're not nearly as good. They're still okay, but they're actually like sweeter, which is kind of weird. But they don't feel like a popsicle. It's more like a frozen fruit bar, which I don't like as much. Cause like you kind of have to like bite it. It's whatever though. Okay, so another thing that this game does differently from the first two is that your powers do not reset nearly as far back. Like I already have the grapple hook. You know, you kept the charge beam, you keep the morph ball, you keep bombs and everything. So And I don't think that's a problem. I think you still get a pretty good, you know, clip of upgrades in the progression system, so these things are like legitimately the worst. Oh, okay. Okay, so the nunchuck is shift and mouse. That is very weird. That is weird. Alright. So I guess I should also mention that until the trilogy came out, Prime 3 was the only one that had proper, like, pointer controls. I guess I have to kill the enemies here first. Also, I can hear the upgrade noise. Do you hear that? So this game has a lot more like point and shoot at things, I feel like, than the other games did, because the other games just used lock on. This game was native widescreen. It has pointer controls. It felt more like an FPS, and it was better for me. Which is why the trilogy is great, because all the games get that benefit. Welding repairs. Okay. So this is another one of those weird Metroid Prime 3 things where you can use your beam to like weld things together. It's just not, it doesn't feel very Metroid because it's so focused on interacting, like an interaction gimmick, rather than like, you know, like being about movement or combat. It's really more like a key than anything else, but they make it interactive because of the motion gimmick. You know how it is with Wii games and their waggle obsessions. These enemies, for example, are very clearly like, this is a Metroid Prime 3 enemy. This enemy would not exist in the other Prime games because it's so focused on targeting specific enemies, which is... Objects that shimmer. Whoa, okay. Oh my god, I don't like that. It like remembers that my mouse is being moved. That's not fun. Okay. I probably should have scanned it. That was risky. They're just killing people in front of me. it also means you can point control the map, which is pretty nice. You telling me I can't jump through this? Huh. What are these fun guys? Jump mine. Yeah, mouse and keyboard. You impressed by my sick headshot skills? Arrow Trooper. Oh yeah. These are the upgraded jet troopers from the other two games. They have such a cool design. They look like birds. Oh right, I forgot that you lose the lock on when you lose the homing when you drop the lock on, which is not a great decision. Sweet maneuvers. Hey. So cool. The hunters are so great.
These pirates are more fragile than they appear. I just received word that the Federation is allowing all bounty hunters to use ship command devices. You should now be able to remotely command your ship and land
thanks for
here.
the tutorial.
Don't forget to perform suit maintenance and data backup if you need. Generator A is just through those doors. While you head that way, I'll activate the generator on the west side. Between the two of us...
Bye, Iceman. Oh, right. So visor select doesn't work in these games. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks you, alien. Person, what's that person's name? Cyrax? Cyrus? Genova? I don't know. It's called Iceman. Metroid Prime 3 Samus suit is very good. Oh, maybe I can scan my own fucking ship this time. There we go. These are more Metroid Prime 3 waggle specific things. Let's see. You know, what if I just don't scan? Okay, I'm just gonna not scan. Oh. Immediately scans. Jolly Roger. Fires bursts of phazon energy. Can't even lock onto these motherfuckers. I already have 100 kills. Oh, well, okay. So I guess the thing here is like you can't lock onto them, you gotta point. Blah, blah, blah. It just automatically does this for me. It's so nice. Yeah, I have a higher FOV.
Samus, are you reading me? Something big is happening up here. What in the name of...
I actually didn't notice the shoulder missing, but yeah, the FOV I have is higher. I haven't noticed too many problems with it, but I guess that they do exist. The skybox is a real problem. Look at that thing. Holy fuck.
Samus is heading right at you. That's why the pirates disabled the defense system. They intend to smash this thing into Norion. Get that cannon back online, or everyone down there is as good as dead.
Am I not supposed to, like, do this puzzle? Oh, I guess I have this generator online. So it's not a puzzle, even though there's clearly more fault things. Okay, we'll just go to the next one. On troopers. They're just all missing.
All clear. What the heck is that?
Yeah, oh yeah, the Federation is using Phazon too. Oh my god, gross. Bugs, bugs. These loading times are kind of bad. I wonder why. Oh shit, mech fight. Nice. Thanks, Gore. What a cool design.
This one has finished bothering us. Go on ahead. I will stay here and protect the area.
Thanks, Gore. Kind of reminds me of Hexadecimal from Reboot.
Proceed quickly to Generator C.
And reactivate the defense system before we're all vaporized.
That reminds me of Metal Face from Xenoblade Chronicles. Skinner.
Our scans of the meteor have detected massive quantities of Phazon. It could be some sort of bomb.
Okay, I need these Morphball tunnels repaired. Show up at some.
The meteor will enter the planet's atmosphere soon. There is no time to lose, Samus.
Whoa. It's Ridley. What is Ridley doing here? I mean, the space pirates are engaging in an all-out assault on the Federation. So, being the leader of the, you know, space pirates, I guess it kind of makes sense. You would have thought, hey, we killed him in Prime 1, but Ridley keeps coming back. Oops. Also, we killed Meta Ridley, so I don't know if this is the clone of him. I don't remember. They just repaired him. I don't know. It's weird. Also, like, I think the space pirates are kind of weird because they don't really talk. I think this is an interesting thing. They don't really talk, but they're like intelligent. You know, they're not just like monsters. They just don't talk to Samus. And you know, again, it's like, oh, Ridley is a Ridley is the boss of the space pirates, but he never talks ever. So it's really weird to think of this dinosaur pterodactyl bird as like a leader of a group, because he doesn't even like taunts, nothing. He just never says any words. It's very interesting. Oops. I feel like it should have been loading once I walked up here, you know? Talks with sign language? It's just like Kong, huh? Oh, it's Ganymede. What's her name? Ganymede? Gandromeda? The eyebrow raise?
Space Pirate Gray is definitely not my style. Machines aren't my thing either, so I'll let you get this generator back online. Thanks, Sammy.
Sammy. Now we're using these morph ball maintenance tunnels.
Samus, our efforts to slow the meteor have failed. You must hurry.
Hey, hey. It would be a Metroid Prime game without one of these big morph ball. Rotation puzzle. Oh, that's probably not even a puzzle. Also, there's like a lot of these. It said that this was the only one. Or that there was only one per game. There's a lot of these in every game. But there's like one big one that's like a rotator puzzle. I haven't looked at this is yet. Hey. So I did have to go to the... You can't go higher. I think there's a lid there. Did I miss a bomb somewhere? The lid? I don't. Is there? I can't. It doesn't look like there's a lid because I can see the back ring, and I also can't like bomb it. So what? What am I supposed to do? Guess I just fall here. See what happens. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, you're okay. I see. The third one is there. How in the heck am I supposed to get to that? Guess we'll go and see. Oh. We just go this way. There we go. Oh, it is still weird that I can't go up that. Uh-oh. Damn, he looks sick. Oh yeah, let's go. I love these fucking Lord of the Rings ass fights in games. We like falling. It's another one of those Metroid Prime 3 specific things because you can't walk on. Okay, Meta Ridley. Damn job, that's pretty good. Ridley, I'm glad you're in Smash, but you're overstaying your welcome. Step aside the twinning. This is a long fall. One more kilometer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right in the mouth. I wonder where Meta Ridley eats. Hey, it's Iceman. Iceman's back.
too hot for my liking. Well done, Samus. But now you owe me one. I already took care of Generator B, so I'll leave it to you to get this final generator back online. With that, when you're done, head to the control room.
No, he got generator beef. Well, thanks. Uh-oh, the bounding box is back. So, before Prime Hack, this is how the game was controlled. You point it at the screen and it bounds. You rotate by hitting the edges of the bounding box. And it works okay for a Wiimote, but I don't want to. It's very bad for a mouse and keyboard, I feel like. I don't know why that happened. I don't know how to reset the control. Alright, there we go. That fixed it. Very weird, but I fixed it. Maybe that's why my aiming. I think the falling in that situation kind of fucks with your aiming, so they might have to set it back to the original aiming. Because you can't quite move while you're falling. That's my guess.
Attention all personnel. Meteor impact will occur in 4 minutes. All efforts to stop the meteor.
That sucks. What the fuck is this thing? So another thing that was weird was at the organic store, like, you know, everything they had was like organic, vegan versions of everything. And then they had like the same chicken, like dinosaur chicken nuggets. The same exact like dinosaur chicken nuggets. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess these are healthy or something. But I didn't get them because they had something else too. They had, I guess it wants me to.
Defense system is back online. It remains our last chance to stop the meteor.
They had alphabet chicken nuggets, which I had never seen before. So obviously I got those. Okay, I don't think they're organic. They're just like the normal kind of dino nuggets. But maybe they are, and I just didn't really realize it because they just happen to also be at the regular supermarket. Nope. I'm not going in that circle, am I? Yeah. Gun hub. Is that where you go to look up the naked weapon? I'm not a fan of these loading times. Yeah, the door. Yeah, no, I guess they're not really loading screens. We have the door loading. You know. so hard to do with that spring ball. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, we're all gonna die. That's never happened to me before. I didn't even know that could happen. Fucking. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that. Those titles. Epithets.
Attention all personnel. Meteor impact will occur in 4 minutes. Samus.
Oh, I can skip cutscenes in this game? What the fuck?
Samus. All efforts to stop the meteor have failed.
Did not expect that. Are there any Mass Effect companions that are like on the level of HK-47? I don't know why I always fuck this jump up. Hi, Waffle. Quake. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see that, actually. Or even Unreal. Not necessarily, like, the same humor, but, like, you know, HK-47 is, like, clearly a highlight of the companions. You know, he's very different, very meta, very funny. Everybody likes him. Like, every single person that's ever played KOTOR 1 or 2 loves him. He hates you, kind of, at least to start with, which I think is great. I don't know, just like a very different character. Like, none of the Dragon Age characters you pick up, I feel like, are different in that sense. Like, they're all just kind of like companions across all 3 games, I think. Varric, maybe, but not even really. Also, a lot of people don't like Varric. Damn it. This is just mean. Wow, you really... You get like 1 second. What? How the You get 1 second. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I don't have enough time. Holy fuck. Am I supposed to go left or right? Yes, yes. Legion is a robot. I like robots. Not one specific character. Each squad mate has something that makes them interesting. Oh yeah, I mean that's true of like probably every BioWare companion character, right? But I mean, there's something like it's hard to say, but there's something special about Did I just come back here? Was that whole thing just for a missile expansion? Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I'm not even supposed to be going there. I'm supposed to be going to the other side of this donut thing. Holy fuck. Oh no, I got this right at the fucking terminal. I don't know. I guess just like HK-47 is just like especially hilarious and memorable in no part because he like hates everybody ever. In no small part, I mean. You know. It would be stupid for them to put a character just like HK-47 every game, but like, you know, that's the highlight of the fucking game. I was talking to him. I can't believe I have to do this again. I'm so sorry. Also, yeah, I remember what you were. I like remember. No, why don't I say remember? The other day when you're talking about how you loved all of Mass Effect 1 and like it's not really true for KOTOR because you don't like terrorists. It's so funny to me. I don't really like terrorists. Parts of it are solid, you know, it's just kind of like bland, I feel like. And the Undercity part is... Mission is great, and so is Zalvar, but man, it's so ugly. All the NPCs are so fucking annoying. Everything's so gross. Like, it's just like, ugh. But then after that, it gets pretty solid. And I think, Kalimdor? No, that's Warcraft. What's the Sith homeworld called? Sith World. I like Dantooine a lot. And I really liked Korriban, thanks. Korriban a lot. Manon is good too. It's really just the Kashyyyk is good. It's all good. Well, it's the areas are cool. I'm sure I don't love all of the gameplay. I never liked the combat, so that's not gonna change. But you know, it serves it. Okay, I promise not to fail this time. Damn, I have to... If I want that missile expansion, I could throw all that again. Deal a lot to skip terrace, you never get past it. Really? It's that bad? Damn. I didn't even know there were mods like that. That's interesting. Hericus. Okay.
The meteor is approaching faster than you think.
If we don't make it to the top in time, we can kiss this planet goodbye.
Hey, relax. We're the good guys.
What order do you use the KOTOR planets in?
Right, Samus?
I think I always do, like... Dantooine... Do Kashyyyk first? I don't think I do Kashyyyk first. I think I do Manon and Kashyyyk. Or is Tatooine in that game? What's the... Is there a desert planet in that game? Because that would be the one I'd do first. Hell yeah. Squad. Tatooine is in it? Okay, that's what I thought. So then it would be Tatooine first, I think. And then Kashyyyk, Manon. I always do Korriban last. Obey the laws on Manon, human. Damn, Dark Sam has fucked us up. Sleeping. Look how cool she is! Ugh, so cool. I love it when there's like knee blades on the greaves. I don't know why, but it's great. The random order. Gotcha. So this whole section of the game is just kind of not that good. It's not bad. It's really just getting used to all the different types of controls. But it's like this is a very long intro sequence compared to, you know, the frigate in the first game. Like, it's just, this takes forever. And it's just not, I don't know, it's just not that interesting. 1 month later. Now the game really starts. Supposed to click.
She's coming too. Can you hear me, Samus?
I never understood that phrase. Coming to. Coming to what?
Vital
To life.
signs are stable. Welcome back, Samus. You've been asleep for quite
This
some time.
lady's hands
A month
are-
to be exact. We
The
feared we'd
proportions
lost
are
you.
extremely disturbing.
Thanks to your great work, Norian is now safe. At the end of the battle, we found you and the other hunters all unconscious. Our medical examinations then yielded surprising results. Your bodies are now, somehow, self-generating phazon. What's even stranger is that there are no negative effects to your health. This led us to investigate if we could make effective use of this phazon.
You're already doing that with the other Federation trooper.
During the invasion on Norian, you must
Yeah,
have
okay.
noticed some
I guess they
powerful
addressed that.
troopers in new suits. They were wearing what we call phazon enhancement devices, or PEDs. We integrated this same phazon
Hell yeah,
enhancement
this is
device
the
into
corruption
your
suit.
armor
Look at
while
this.
repairing your damaged bodysuit.
It's okay. It's cool, but
Troopers
it's
wearing
like,
this device have
okay.
phazon pumped to their weapons from an external backpack. This gives them an extra boost in firepower. But in your case,
I don't like all the gray on
think
it.
about it.
E-
With this phazon coursing through your body, you
Ed.
can fuel the PED
Pedo.
using your own internal energy.
I take
Pretty
that back.
effective, don't you think? Why don't you try the PED now? Seal the room.
Oh god, what a thing to say.
Initiate PED program.
Seal the room. Oh, look at her go.
Recharging energy reserves.
Injecting 1 energy tank of phazon into the pet system will activate hyper mode. Person hold E to initiate hyper mode. Yeah, yeah, oh my god. So that's one of the big gimmicks. It's not really a gimmick, gameplay element. It's one of the big changes they advertised for Prime 3. Now you get hyper mode whenever you want, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I guess so. But it's like, I guess it's just like, HK-47 is special because everybody agrees. You know, like, that's the best character in that game. Like, that's the coolest character. That's the most exciting one.
Recharging energy reserves.
Can we do it again? I wish I should have shot her. But yeah, that's
You must
fair.
have
I mean, if
noticed
they're all
in this
good,
test
that's
that hyper mode
what
possesses
really matters.
devastating power.
You wouldn't call them. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's
Over the
fine.
past month, we've learned that
I'm sure
hyper
you're
mode
also
just
trying
how
not to like spoil
powerful
anything, which I
aliens
definitely
are.
appreciate.
To deal with them,
It's interesting that I know so little about Mass
Require
Effect,
suit.
considering
Make good
I was
use
such
of
a big BioWare fan for so long. I literally don't know any of the companions. I mean, I guess Garrus, I don't know if he's a companion. I know he's a character in the game. And there's somebody called Miranda, I think. I might even be thinking of Halo. And then there's Shepard. I'm like 99.9% sure is the main character. I'm like 100% sure. But like 99.9%. Like 100% of 99.9% sure. That's the main character. And that's it. I don't know anybody. I don't even know the characters' names. I have no clue what they look like. It's weird that I've been so unspoiled on this for so long. One time, Samir spoiled something for me really big in Mass Effect 2, and I was really mad at him, and he didn't care, and I was really mad at him. But I forgot it because that was like 5 years ago, and I made it actively tried to forget it by never, like, as soon as it would, like, I would think about it or think about Mass Effect, I would like block it. So I didn't like forge connections to remember. So I have no clue what he was talking about. But I was really mad at him.
Now that
And when it
familiar
happens,
with
I'm
the
sure I'll
workings of
remember it
PED
and I'll be mad
device,
at him again.
The Aurora Unit 242 would like to meet with you. There are many pressing matters
I think we
to
were like
discuss.
talking about how I
The
hadn't
changes
played the
are
game, but I
just
wanted to, and then he like spoiled something really big, and I was like, and he was like, yeah, well, it's an old game, and I was like, yeah, but you knew I hadn't played it. We were just talking about that. I fucking hate that guy.
You better
Just
get
kidding.
going.
I hate Sarah. Oops.
Good luck. Oh, and one more thing. After 25 seconds,
Yeah,
the
safety
feature
feature. Come on, I'm an adult. But yeah, anyway, so I like the idea of this suit, and it's not bad. I just don't like the gray. You know, the gray is, to me, is not. It makes sense because it's the Federation, but it's like it's not exciting. I don't know. So unspoiled. Yeah, I have no idea. It's really weird that I don't know fucking anything about that game. Really weird, but it's good. I mean, it's a good thing. Well, it's a good thing since I'm planning to play it. I don't really know how it's even possible. First, yeah, fair enough. Well, you know, once I beat this game, that's next up, I guess. Although I might play Pokemon Snap because I really like Pokemon Snap, and now that I have money to buy a game, I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it instead of Mass Effect. I'm just saying there might be some Pokemon Snap in the future. Mass Effect's game of collecting mass. I would believe it. I don't know. I have no idea what it's about. I really don't know anything about it. I know more about Mass Effect Andromeda than I do about Mass Effect because I watched some videos on it. And even that, I've forgotten now. I just remember your dad. It was really stupid, if I remember it. It was like, you show up, and your dad's supposed to be important, but then he like either dies or is like dies right away or has just died or something, and it's like, well, not only do I not know him, so it's stupid that like I don't care that he's dead, but I also like don't know the main character yet, so it's like I don't even like feel bad because I like the main character and I feel for them. Like it's like I just don't care. Okay, I don't know. It's not really fair to judge the whole game based off the like opening 4 hours I've watched 100 times or anything, but like it's weird. A Stardew Valley type game? Yeah, I mean, I've played KOTOR, a little bit of KOTOR 1, like the opening section, or KOTOR 2, I mean, opening section. I know a decent bit about it. Like I know HK-47's in it. I know about Rava? No, that's Avatar. What's her name? Korra? No, that's also Avatar. Kreia. I know about Kreia because I've watched a bunch of videos on Kreia, and she seems super cool. The main reason I want to play KOTOR 2 is, to be honest, because Kreia seems like a super sick character. Remember a while ago I mentioned Planescape Torment and how Chris Avellone like worked on the same games, and like there's a character in Planescape Torment named Ravel, and she like famously like breaks herself off and becomes different characters that you're unaware of, and they're like fragments of Ravel. And the idea was that like he actually put fragments of Ravel in his other games that he wrote. And I get the theory is that Kreia is one of them, which I think is so cool. That's not the only reason I think Kreia's cool. It's the whole Grey Jedi concept is great. Anyway, so I've played that. I've played Jade Empire. I played obviously Dragon Age 1 and 3. I technically didn't play Dragon Age 2, but I watched like a full playthrough of it. So like essentially, like I know it. So yeah, it would be very weird to me if, you know, right in the middle of making all these fucking RPGs, they like busted out with the fucking Stardew Valley game. Now of course it's like kind of shootery, so the gameplay is like very different from many of those other games. Because even you know, all of those other than like Inquisition, I guess like all of those games kind of have like a similar gameplay style, even if they're not at all the same combat system. It's still kind of like, you know, you're queuing up actions and you're running around in third person and shit. And I know Mass Effect is like, I guess, more shootery in some ways. Missing contact. All right. Okay, yeah. I mean, I definitely play with the fan restoration mod, but it'd be good to go through all that stuff too. Although I gotta be honest, like, I don't know if there's any game that I would play and then immediately watch like a whole let's play of. Like that's a lot of, I don't know about that. Also, what am I doing in this video game right now? Did I save? I guess I should save. Oh, I'm just waking up, right? I'm just waking up. Let's go save. It's a written one? Oh, it did say reading. It's a written let's play. Okay. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Literature let's play. Let's read. How about that? How about we start coming out with let's reads, you know? Like, it's just my notes on a book that I read. Notes in the margins. Spark notes, I guess. Screenshot. No, I mean, I'm joking, but like, let's read though. That's $1 million idea, you know? Let's read. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I have a hint system. A dedicated hint button in this game. Oh. Okay. Let's read, yeah. I guess go to the ship. I don't know. You wanna go to logbook objectives. No active objectives. Fucking hell. This is what I get for not paying attention. Does anybody know what I'm supposed to be doing right now? I can't believe I'm lost in this game like an hour in. Oh, it's probably not this way. Maybe I have to talk to somebody. Somebody has compiled, so there's two versions. Planescape Torment has been compiled into a book 2 different ways. One of them is like written as if it were a novel, and the other one is kind of like the dialogue of the game, and all the writing and everything is kind of reshaped into more regular reading format. And that's the one I like better. But yeah. So that game is great, and you know, second favorite game, right? But it is kind of rough, and the beginning like long stretch of it is like bad, and I don't like it at all. And it took me multiple times playing through that game to like actually get past it. I probably have to talk to this guy, right? Yeah. So every time I want to revisit the game, I just read it again because I don't really feel like playing it. The gameplay in that game is like not interesting really either. But it like, you know, like the best part of the game by far is the kind of like in BioWare games, even like it's really the conversations you have with your companions, like the deeper, like that's my favorite part anyway. So that's all there. It's cool. I am hungry. Why am I like so hungry today? Maybe because my body's fighting off this, what it thinks is a fucking viral infection. Oh, I guess I also haven't had a proper meal, so that would probably do it too. I just keep snacking or eating like small meals. Thank you.
Time is most critical.
Snackies? I don't know. It's not really good to eat late, yeah.
During the attempted
I eat a lot late. Not that it's ever stopped me before. Just, I got cereal.
These planets are named Rio and Elysia.
Elysia.
These leviathans have impacted and embedded themselves deep into each planet, spreading a virulent phazon carried inside their bodies. The leviathans must be
I really
destroyed.
am curious what they're going to do with Metroid Prime 4. I mean, the Dark Samus trilogy ends with this game. Spoilers. There's one hunter that's like a villain.
Gore to Elysia, while Gandreda was sent to, like you,
I don't remember who
they were
it was, but
PED devices in
that's like the only like
this new threat. We
narrative
lost
thread
contact
left.
with all of them 7 days ago. In their absence, we need you to travel to these planets and finish their missions. The closest planet is Brio. This will be
Brio.
for any clues that might help us understand what. Good luck.
Big True. Big True Cranidan. Cranidan? Big True. It's weird that Kraid's not in any of these games. I mean, you know, we all know that they wanted to put him in one, but they couldn't. Good luck, Samus. So like now the game starts like properly, and I just feel like that opening section is just too long for what it is.
Samus, the fleet is
Doesn't the Aurora in like these camera angles kind of look like the Imperial Stormtrooper flyer enemies? You know what I'm talking about? How they have like gas face mask. That looks like a she kind of looks like a stormtrooper.
You will no longer be able to dock with us from this point forward.
Damn, no more docking.
Rest assured, we will keep good luck on Brio.
Welcome to Brio. So I also remember the music of this game the least, and I don't know if it's worse or if it just don't remember it. I hope it's good.
You will not be able to reach it with that barrier active. We need more data to determine how the shield can be disabled. You are near the wreckage of a downed Federation vessel. If you can use the satellite update on the ship, prepare to receive the ship's coordinates now.
Cool, cool, cool. Fucking knocked myself. Wait, why can't I use it? Oh, current suit upgrades. What? Isn't it a grapple? I guess not. Guess I'll go manual route. Whoa! I didn't expect that. Ooh, not quite. Just a little. It's just a little gravity, you know? Gravity never killed anybody. Very detailed trigger standards. Oh look, it's a... Okay, so I can't go this way either, I guess. Can't make that jump, right? Oh my god, I keep sending poor Sammy to her fucking death. Gauge override. I also hear the upgrade noise here. The shafts. You say so. Yeah, all that shit she can do and she just dies to falling. That'd be so sad. Oh, you know what? It's probably this way. Yeah. Into the shaft. Oh, okay. What's with the stuttering? Maybe my like ISO of this game is like fragmented or something. Is that P? Mortal Kombat logo. Oh! Oh, okay. It's just fucking dropped me. Is this P? Looks like P. This space. What's happening? What the fuck? Are these like phase-on versions, so I have to phase-on them? Yeah. Can be overloaded. What's the button to do this? This? Yeah. Cool. They didn't give me any drops for that? I used the whole energy tank to kill that. Asshole. Okay, where's the next location? Okay, I see. Go to the right. We're up here. Yeah, I know how to platform. Oop, oh, okay, alright. You know, I forgot that I really didn't like WASD controls for the morph ball. That was the one thing. More P. Ew, it looks so gross. It doesn't even look like a generic, like, oh, it's energy liquid or whatever, or phase-on. No, it's just like nasty. Look at it trickling down. Ew. Nasty little yellow shit. Ugh. I feel like my cam is extra small. Whatever, a tiny Omar today. This is the way I want to go, right? No, of course it's not this way. It's the way the door was open. Whoa, hey, wait a minute. It's broken. Small bar, yeah. Oh, small. Oh my. Fucking waggle. Thanks. Singular light to show where to go. Yeah. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't break it? What? I remember when Peach was playing Portal 2, I kept trying to explain that to her. Okay, I hit myself with it fucking great. So I was like, there's always light near where you're supposed to go. Which, like, so like, I don't know if you played Portal 2. Oh, wait. You like hate Portal, right? Well, listen, Portal 2 is just better than Portal 1 in every way. But one of the things it does is it, like, almost Metroid Prime, like, large rooms it sticks you in. Like, really, really big rooms. And it's, like, kind of like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. But there's always, like, a light shining on the passage you're supposed to go through or whatever. It's pretty cool. Oh, hey. An upgrade. We're free. But yeah, lights are like really good for that, you know, just for like subtle, because a lot of times you don't notice it, right? Like you said, you didn't notice it, just pointed out to you. Just subtly like catches your eye and then you think you're solving a puzzle. Sick. No, you're immune to misses. Solid ice. High temp shots? Yeah, I don't have any high temp shots. Okay. So was all this for all this? Games are good. Actually, games are bad, but games can be good. I love how detailed these models are. Big and chunky. The ice is too slippery for me to land on. Shenanigans up there. Can't believe I had to like deliberately miss the I guess I'll pull from this side, huh? There's no way, like, it always, no matter how much I like, that kind of works. It's very hard though, like light flicks. Weird. Okay. Mortar class war golem, huh? Interesting. What the fuck is that? What the fuck are these things? Speaking of writing, you know what's really cool about the Witcher universe, John? Because the like, wait, okay, so you know how like in JoJo, fate is this like physical force almost? It's like a metaphysical force that like causes stand users to come together, and it's like a big part of, oh, I guess you haven't got that far, someone spoiled it. But it's like a force, like a tangible force, I suppose. Or not, I guess not really tangible, it was reified. Hear the upgrade sound, and I want it. Well, there's like a similar concept in the Witcher universe that like creativity is kind of like a real thing. It's not just like an ability. Well, it is an ability, but it's not just like a personality trait, I guess, or something you can learn. And like creative types are actually like acting as like a source for like trans-dimensional forces, because in the Witcher world, like, other worlds exist, and through like the conjunction of the spheres, I'm dropping frames. Is everything okay? My stream deck is flashing at me. It's telling me I dropped 400 frames, which is like almost 4 seconds. Wait, more than 4 seconds. Almost 6 seconds. Okay, I think it's okay. Anyway, so the conjunction of the spheres is this like event where like Earth like kind of got merged with the world of the elves, the Enshade elves. What am I doing here? And so we kind of got thrown onto their world. But the thing is, it's not like other fantasy, like, you know, oh, there's Earth, that's where humans come from. You know, they're just kind of similar. In the Witcher universe, it's actually our Earth. Like, it's like the Witcher is essentially alt history rather than being like fantasy. I mean, it's fantasy obviously, but like it's not just like a made-up Earth that's similar to ours. It's literally our Earth got moved over. So there's some people, characters, and stuff in the game that are literally referenced from history, which is super funny. Not the game, like not just the games, the books and everything. And also because of this whole like so when people in the Witcher universe like think up stories and sing and stuff like that, they're tapping into like the other worlds that exist. So they'll write stories about like other like fictional stuff from our world. Like, for example, I don't think this is an exact example, but like, for example, like, you know, you could potentially like read about somebody talking about Lovecraft and like Cthulhu and stuff, and it's not just that they're they're tapping into like the fictional world that Lovecraft created is like real, and they're like accessing it through like magic without really realizing it. And because of the way the world works, like all of those fictional worlds are like real worlds. So that's why like folklore and stuff exist as real monsters in that universe, as far as my understanding. Okay, I guess I have to morph ball my way through this. Where's the entrance? Yeah, it's super cool. So like there'll be like random, you know, so, you know, folklore, that's a big part of it, so everybody knows that. But there's like random other things in there too that are like, huh, this seems like something I've read in a book or whatever, and it's like deliberate because it's part of the actual like universe. So like basically the Witcher universe is like the ultimate AU where everything is canon, I guess is one way to put it. Because there's like a world out there and this stuff could literally be actually real. But yeah, I mean, ultimately it doesn't really matter. It just like is an excuse for them to stick like fairy tales in as actual events. But I do think it's really cool that it's not just like the humans in that world are not just like, you know, humans that just happen to look like humans. They're literally our Earth humans. Okay, this is what oh, this is just lore? I mean, lore's cool, I guess. I don't... Where am I supposed to go? I'm talking too much and not paying enough attention to the actual game. And also, like, I can hear something down there. So I went this way, and it got me elevation, but it didn't really give me anything else, right? Like, why is this here? I guess I get the upgrade whenever I can activate the golem. Presumably, like, moves out of the way. So I've come through here. Oh. Chosen. I don't think I'm supposed to. I don't know how to get in there. There's a hole there. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to go through the mouth of this statue. Maybe I come out through it. I think that makes sense. I don't even think I can leave. I think they have done the Metroid thing and locked me here until I can find the upgrade I need and slash or solve the problem I'm facing, but... Luminoth. Interesting. Yeah. So what's the deal here? Okay. I think I want to rule this room out. Maybe on the ground there's an entrance. Can I crawl into its hand? Yeah, I can. It doesn't seem to do anything. I know I can't activate it. Weirdly stuck very early in this section. Anybody have any ideas? I'm open to being backseat here, because I am just really lost in the mess. Aha! Found it. No, did not find it. Okay. Yeah, I did. I was gonna say, it told me I wasn't able to activate it, but so I'm not. I just found what I'm supposed to interact with when I can activate it. Yeah, see that lines up like directly with the mouth here. That hole. But it just says statue's not active. What if I hit them? Yeah, I don't have any clue. I'm stuck in these like 2 fucking rooms. What? weird. Okay, well, I guess I have to look it up. So what room am I in here? Brand court. Supposed to be able to see something. Oops. Welcome back. I'm lost. Not lost, I'm stuck. So I guess not good. I've never been stuck before. This is weird. Ah, there it is. God. Jeez, I don't know why that was so hard for me to find. Okay. Very weird. Step. Oh my. Right. How were your DVD games? Thank fucking hell, Christ God. Oh, nice. That's good, yeah. I know what you mean. Fuel gel, huh? There's the grapple. You and Dylan cured quite hard. Oh, nice. Oh, Dylan was playing? Damn, late for Dylan. That's cool. Okay, Travis. Nice. I'm happy about that. Fog. Alright, now we're fucking cooking. Let's go. Pick up the pace of this game. It's been slow so far. Oh, okay, okay. No. Whoa, whoa. What the F, David Blaine? Oh. Shit. Sure. Oh yeah, you know this one. I only have like 4 in rotation right now, so. Death Stranding one. There we go. I feel like they made the upgrade noise like much louder in this game or something. I can hear them from like everywhere in the room. I know it's so stylish. It's such a good. It's really good. Am I backtracking too far? Nope, this is exactly right. Why is this? Go back to it. Oh, nice. Unlocked new air docks. Yeah, these loading times are definitely questionable.
Samus, the satellite data has revealed two distinct energy signatures. They must be supplying power to the siege shield. If these targets are eliminated, we are uploading the location.
Okay. Yeah, we need Ice Beam to come back here. Alright, we're out. We're outie. So this would be an example of what I was talking about before. My objective now is basically head back to my ship so I can fly to another position. So it's basically kind of route backtracking. I'm not exploring, you know, and the new area is not really connected to this area, at least not at the moment. You can kind of think of the different air docks as being elevators to different sections. And in that sense, it's like okay that they're not really connected and that you have to like use your ship to go to each one. But I think they ultimately serve as better shortcuts than elevators do because you can fly to any dock from any other dock on the same planet, or even not on the same planet, which is really good. But I think people really like the elevator system more. That's a statue. That's not this. Durable. I just had to kill enough. I wonder why it made me go into hyper mode for that. So to me, I just feel like they're the same thing as elevators and it doesn't bother me, but I think for a lot of people they really didn't like the ship cutting, like, rather than having each planet be a connected world, and then maybe using the ship as elevators to the different planets, which I think makes sense, as it is each section of the planet. So like, you could think of the different planets in the game as being like the different areas of SR 338 or whatever. Where like, you know, Brio is Brinstar and Elysia is Norfair or whatever. And so they're only connected through basically elevators. But each area itself is like a big connected world. But in this game, the different sections of the planets, so the planets are the different sections, but the planets themselves have their own sections. So it's like further, like, you know, you have these like much smaller units of the full exploration rather than like even having the whole planet. Like, see, these areas don't touch, and I kind of explored almost all of one of each area of the area already. I don't know if I have to go to each one specifically. Let's go to this one first. And so it's like less of a Metroidvania, I guess, in that sense, because you have overall smaller areas to explore, fewer shortcuts and that kind of thing. Which, you know, I don't really love backtracking a lot, so it didn't really bother me, but I can understand why it feels not as good. Who loved it? I mean, it's still there. You can still play it. The game's just still awesome. And other than the Prime games, they're also short, which I really like. Like Super Metroid is probably the longest one, and it's still pretty short. Metroid Fusion is like really short. It's like a one-sitting game every time you play it. I think even as a kid, I beat it in like 4 hours. Which I really like, because, you know, I'm not a fan of these like massive games that also require a lot of backtracking and exploration, because I just get lost and frustrated when the problem space is too large. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, these are still seminal works, I feel like. Okay, this works. Boom! I mean, they're very video gamey, but I don't know. I still feel like there isn't really anything like it in the Metroidvania space. It's not totally fair, I haven't played all of them or anything, but like, people always talk about Hollow Knight, but I think Hollow Knight fails in a lot of ways, especially from an exploration standpoint. It's just too big and too long. There's no way for me to blow up this statue head, I think. So we'll just... These things have a lot of health. Making my own platforms. That thing is very Half-Life. Oh, they didn't even give me an out. Oh, fuck. Wait, is this... No, I didn't. I don't want that. It's fine. Based on Mind's music. Interesting. My suit broke. Get the Phazon out of me! Get this poison out of me! The power of Christ compels you!
Samus, We just received very abnormal readings from your life support systems. Are you okay? As a
Are you
precaution,
okay?
we are downloading the diagnostic data from your... We will contact...
Don't worry about me, I'm fine. Famous galactic bounty hunter Samus Aran. My suit can't kill me. Rundas, what are you doing? Ew, these things are crazy. Oh, I'm on fire. I get it. Message received. Just pump it. Louder. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be. Oh. So cool. That's such a cool interaction. Yeah. It's not cooler, these fucking WASD morph controls. Let me tell you what. Hell yeah. It's weird to even imagine a game like this coming. Like this game has such a specific like late 2000s feel to it. All of the fucking games do, even though they're not all late 2000s. Like, you know, the last game I played that felt anything like this was Darksiders 1, where it just like kind of feels like a 3D like puzzle game that is really video gamey and isn't trying to be like realistic about what you're doing, you know, in any like major overarching sense. I think that's very interesting. So I'm very curious to see what they do with Metroid Prime 4. I mean, Nintendo's Nintendo, so they'll make a video gamey-ass video game if they want, which is fine, but times have changed a little bit, so... Whoa, these things are mean. Okay, fine. Like, you know, like what just happened, it doesn't make any sense that all of those things would explode, right? But it's like, you know, it's a stand-in. It's like a representation. You solve the puzzle, the blocks are gone. and it's like fine, you know, you don't question it too much because it's like that's the tone of the game, I guess. Also, Darksiders 1 was like a pretty good game. It's a real shame I didn't like any other game in that franchise. But 1 was really cool. It was like a violent Zelda game. Oh, there we go. Ledge grab. Oh, I probably wanted to cut. I want to set it on fire so the steam coming out of the like horns area will cut this. Or miss. I guess go out on a date with her. I don't really. What am I going to do with her costume, you know? There we go. I was right. I'm not going to go fight crime. It's not, you know. I'm good. I'm not really sure about her personality, so I have no clue if I would get along with her, but at least I have a chance. Her outfit would be sick, but, you know. If I dated her and it worked out, then I could see it whenever I wanted, so it's, you know. Plus she's like 90 feet tall, you know. Okay, I wasn't sure that was gonna work out. No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm saying it's a good thing. It'd be sick to date her because she's really tall, but also, I don't think her costume would fit me because she's really tall. Although, I can't remember if she's tall because of the costume or not, or the armor or not. I think it changed, I think her height has changed over the years. You know that whole, like, Samus is a trans icon thing, right? I'm sure you do. I think it's very funny. Like, I like how stuff like that happens. Because it's, like, basically based off, like, a misprint or something. But everyone's like, it fits, we're going with it. And it's like, hell yeah. I love it. Yeah, it's great. I just love everything about Samus. It's so great. What the fuck is... Oh, no. Ships again. I don't know what's going on with stuttering. I'm gonna have to figure out. It's not performance related. These new pirates, they are armored pirate troopers. This is explosive tower, right? I like the pirate designs in this game a lot. I mean, they're very different from Prime. I think Prime 1 has these really striking, iconic pirate designs, which are like necessary because they had to put in different colored versions of them so you knew which beam to use. But I think these ones look a lot closer to what they look like in the other games, and they're also quite scary, I guess. Okay, Google. How tall is Samus?
6 feet 3 inches. Here's the summary from Wikipedia.
Yeah, without her suit, she's 6'3", so she's significantly taller than I am. I feel like 198 at 6'3" is also particularly beefy. She's got a lot of muscle, I guess. Not that much taller than I am. Yeah, I mean she's not like superhuman tall, but she's quite tall. And that's why way taller than I am, that's for sure. Okay. 7 feet. Yeah, I think with the suit she is. But yeah, have a good BRB. Come here. Supposed to break these things for pickups. Yeah, this song rocks. Come on. Yoink. Yoink, yoink. There we go. Nice. Wow. I never used hyper mode unless I had to when I first played, because, you know, I always played very conservatively in games. I have to save everything. But wow, it like melts bosses. I should do this all the time. Oh my god, he got impaled. Rip, dude. Rest in fucking peace, Rundas. Spectre of Dark Samus. Absorbing. Look how cool this design is for fucking Phantom Butterfly Samus. I'm assuming this is ice missiles. Or ice beam. Not even ice missiles. Did you miss anything? Just a boss fight that went pretty quickly because I used hyper mode. I was saying that when I played games as a kid and when I was younger, not just when I was a kid. Oh, it is ice missiles, I was right. I always played super conservatively, so anything that used resources I would only use when I had to. But so there's like a mode in this called the hyper mode where you like eats one whole energy tank, but then you do a lot more damage. And I used it in like 2-phase the boss is like way faster. So that's cool. You probably want. This is interesting, right? No, I can't quite scan you. Also, the music for the fight was good. I was saying that like I think she's like close to 7 feet when she's in her suit because it adds height. Okay, can't do it with current upgrades. Great, no problem. But by herself, she's. Oh yeah, and so okay, so wait, how do I get that result? Show up here. So she's 90 kilos without her power suit, which is like, I'm not an expert at scaling this, but knowing where my body's at weight and height wise at 6'3", I feel like that's a lot of muscle too. Like that's pretty heavy. Gotta be beefy, which would make sense, you know, because she's special. I can't read this. Oh, here's the original size. Yeah, it describes her as muscular. I think, so I think they retconned it after because they made her shorter, which is annoying, because she's shorter than Adam. So I think later on they decided that she's 6'3" with the suit and 5'10" out of the suit. But I think that's dumb, and I'm gonna choose to believe that she's 6'3". I mean, she's literally not human. I mean, I don't know. Oh, whatever. It's not a big deal if she's only 5'10" instead of 6'3". But still taller than I am, so. Oh, right, I have ice beam now, so I can do ice beam things. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Taller than Samus. Yeah, well, person controlling her is discussing her weight. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. I'm like mining. I don't like that. That's weird, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, most of the time you're in the suit, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it still just makes more sense that she'd be like, not like ridiculously tall, but like exceptionally tall without the suit, because, you know, all the Chozo blood. Oh, right. This. I'm not used to looking for these things yet. This is such a funny animation to me. Yeah, just pump it. Just. Okay. I tried to go in the fucking dispenser. Love that. The way the ice looks is pretty. It looks juicy. Inaccessible from current location. Able to reach the ground. I'm going the wrong way. This is definitely the way it's supposed to be going. So, one of these puzzles? No. It was incredible. I mean, we were all floored because, like, not only was it an amazing way to like interact with things, especially at range, but it enriched the world so much too, because there was so much like lore you'd get. And I'm not doing lore playthroughs, so I'm not reading any of it. Maldium. Oh, Maldium. Uh-oh. Anyway, it was so cool. You could learn so much. back, because like the Metroid games have always been really sparse in that, because there's like very little, often zero dialogue, you know. So then suddenly it was, wow, you can read all the Space Pirate logs and like figure out what they're doing. And like one of my favorite things about Metroid Prime 1 lore, which I remember the best because I played with the most, is like as you progress further into the Space Pirate base and you read more of their logs, you can start to read what they're doing to react to Samus's like activities, and they like start developing weapons to fight her, and they start like copying. That's why like the Space Pirates that are the different colors based off your different beams like show up, because they're copying your tech because they think it's good. And it's like, it's just so cool. It's like so much fun, and it's all optional too. You can skip all of it if you don't want to scan it, which is, you know, often what people do on repeat playthroughs, like including myself. So, but it's like, it's, yeah, it's fucking nuts. And then the third reason it's really cool is it's like I don't know how to do it, but it's like a pivotal speedrunning mechanic. Like you like scan things as you are like strafe jumping or whatever, and you get like a further jump. You know how it is with speedrunning. So yeah, no, but it was unbelievably cool. It was really cool. Okay, I'm not sure if I fucked up. Did I do what I was supposed to do? I guess I'll just go then. I don't know. That's weird. Oh, it's already did it. It's on the base station. Wait, but this is just gonna take me. Oh yeah. Okay. Wait. It's still marked on my map. Okay, I can't be done. Gotta be missing something. I don't know why I keep getting stuck in this game. I think it's because I'm like still not used to streaming, and I'm just not paying attention while I'm playing. Okay, 300 kills. Let's fucking go. I might just look this up. I'm confused. I don't want to waste more. No, I normally try not to look stuff up, but I don't want to waste more time because I already spent so long stuck in that one room. Windows. Okay, Temple Hall, freeze the streams, I did this. Children's online, scan the large window, view command visor. Oh, command visor, that's why. I don't know. Completely forgot about this. Ooh. Increase firepower for this command. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to. Okay, so we have to go back to Cliffside. Okay, here's some fun backtracking. Let's go. Whatever. No problem. It's always fascinating to me how Nintendo specifically always puts like enemies like this and those in rooms like this where you have to use consumables so that you can like never actually run out and be stuck. I like to see the different ways they try to like mask it. Oh, oh, fire. They look so happy. I don't want to kill them. They're like hopping around. Okay, for that you die. Okay. Guess I have to kill them. That's weird that they locked me behind killing 4 idiot enemies. Or 5.
Samus, we have discovered a Federation landing site on Rio. You may be able to... We are sending the...
Alright, this is what I need. Upgrade my ship. Okay, no problem. Where does that even go? It just has an arrow on it? That's weird. Must be a shortcut of some kind. Let's see where it takes me. It is a shortcut. It is like literally a shortcut. Okay. And that took me here. Okay. Oh, that's perfect, because that's where I needed to go. My problem with that is that it's not clear where it goes, though. You know, I don't think I really like that. Like, it's not marked on the map. Back we go to the beginning. that sound. Maybe I should make that my sub alert. It's too long though. Also, like, Samus's move speed is so good. Look how fucking fast I move. I don't know if I ever commented on it. Okay, what is the deal with you? Physical stress can destroy it? Oh. I was like, same? Alright. Which direction are we heading here? Around. Side. Hey, leave me alone. Can you leave Brittany alone? Bonk. I fell. No problem. This is Metroid Prime 3. We don't start getting along here. Get mad at you. I feel like the way I'm swinging is like... What? Yo, are you kidding me? Oh my lord. Where did these things come from? Oh, this is just a fucking missile expansion. Okay. It's fine. Gamer. Our friend Gamer. This is, I wish the spring ball were in. I wonder what the deal with that is. Maybe I'll find it. do really like this song. I love all the chanting they do in these games. The starburst on hit effect is new too. It looks kind of weird. It kind of looks like a flash animation. Odd. I do like that they have put a little recess right below wherever you have to bomb jump into one of these things so you don't miss. That's very nice. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Wow, this column is doing a lot for me. Holy shit. Is that this? These are screw attack panels. Am I really getting screw attack this early? There's no way. No way, because I'm here to get a ship upgrade. You know what? The radar in this game is different than what I looked at before. Interesting. Kind of also don't like it as much. Oh my god, we really... What's over here? Oh, the way back. Oh my god. Where's it going? Wait, wasn't I in that?
We have uncovered more. It appears that once activated, the unique phazon inside. We did not foresee this problem when we gave you the PED. We are sorry.
We are
Please
sorry.
be aware that it will not be possible to counter dark set. You must be careful. In the meantime, we will.
Okay, so if I remember right, one of the things that was wonky about this game was that, like, you know, she's warning you, oh, you know, your phazon can corrupt and it sucks. You have to, like, be careful or whatever. But the thing is, like, the way to deal with the corruption taking you is just to, like, shoot more. And since you're in hyper mode, you are doing more damage. So it's, like, not a punishment. It makes you stronger. So it's kind of weird. But it's not a big deal. Like, it's just a power-up, a random power-up, I guess, instead of being a random punishment, which is fine. Yes, I mean, of course, you can't control when it happens as much, and you can't control that you have to shoot constantly either. But it's just funny to me that it's like it's really not something to be stressed about. Hey. Oh, cool. I didn't even expect to see that.
Hostile life forms
Uh-oh.
detected. Initiating security lockdown.
How do you detect a hostile life form? It's just these idiots again. These things aren't scary, man. They're just annoying. Oh, one of the cold-based attacks? Are cool. I'm doing Guild Wars. That was kind of a waste of time. I'm not gonna lie. I think I need to come in. Yeah, I need to bring my ship here. This is one of the other... I feel like you didn't use this enough in this game. The bay doors are closed. Oh, I have to open the bay doors. But you can actually summon your ship to specific areas, and there's just not enough areas. But yeah, so that's what happens here is I summon my ship and then I add the missiles to it. Yeah. Hey, it's a fuel cell. Clock. Fuel cells are what I was talking about earlier. End of the game, you need a certain amount. And if you have more, you get more unlocks of some kind. I don't know what it is. Only high temp. I can't open this door yet. Khachapuri and wine. It has no wine in the menu. Maybe it's a typo, and they meant wine because they knew all their customers would whine about not having wine. I don't know. What is Khachapuri? Did I open the doors? No. Not really where I wanted me to go. Let's try it this way. With the stuff out, I can use them as platform. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so I initially thought I needed to clear it so I could get my ship here, but I have to use them to get to the top, open the doors myself, then close them, bring my ship, and then bring them back, add the missiles. Alright, yep, this is what they showed me in the cutscene. Dough boat with fillings in the middle using egg and cheese. Oh, this is incredible. Anything with dough. Man. Tilt the Wii remote up. Okay, we're just gonna, yeah. There we go. Open the bay doors, Hal. Please. Doughboat.
Data received.
Yay, summon my ship. Look at this, beautiful autopilot. Elon Musk is quaking in his boots. Just gonna pop a save here. Yeah, just laser. They did surgery on a ship. Hell yeah, sick. Yeah, just use lasers to add weaponry to my ship. Fucking sure. My arm is really sore now. Motherfucker. Oh yeah, it's also definitely swollen. Log on command icons with 2 to initiate a bombing run. Ugh, sounds so cool. Alright, now we can just fly right back to where we were. We don't even have to backtrack. See? Fucking great. Why waste time? 2 bites of ice cream? I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. That's why mochi ice cream is so good, because it's literally 2 bites of ice cream. And it's so good. Yeah, it's so good. It's not, Trader Joe's used to have the best mochi ice cream, but then they like switched it for vegan only, and it like it's just a much worse version of it. It's a bummer. And I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't just do both. Maybe they brought it back. I haven't been back in a while. Because Trader Joe's always crowded, so I'm not trying to get in on it. Where the fuck am I? There's a room in here with a... Did I go to the right place? I did. This is definitely correct. Very weird though. I wonder... Oh, this is even like a shortcut if I can get to it. That's sick. I don't think I can do it until I have fire. Yeah, I can't. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna do it all the way back, I guess. Oh, Lord. Why are you harassing me? God. Leave Samus alone. Holy shit. Subway? Oh, okay. I guess so. Subway is like, it's just not like, I don't think, I don't know, it's not very exciting. I mean, I understand that like, it's exciting to try it, but it's just funny. I really like I do actually really like the Italian sub. Italian bread, chicken onion teriyaki or whatever. That's the one. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's good. A lot of flavor. I think that's what people don't like about Subway is that it's kind of like really basic and bland. But that one has a lot of flavors. I like it. Okay, so I can do this. Yeah. Also, where am I even going? I feel like this wasn't there. Oh, because I like took a shortcut all the way back. I skipped all this stuff. Wait, what did I just do? I just went backwards. I unlocked the shortcut. Well, I didn't really even unlock it. I just kind of used it. I used it to go backwards. Italian spicy. Yeah. I guess so. I don't even really remember. I think it's called sweet onion chicken teriyaki. That's the name of the like whole thing, I guess. But you can just like get whatever you want and just have it. It sucks. I don't even know. Whatever. Yeah, whatever sounds good. That's just fine. It's fine. But what I do like about Subway is that one, the bread is soft, which is weird, but I don't really like hard bread. But also, like, they give you a shit ton. Like, it's a big goddamn sub. Which is like, alright. You know, like $5 footlong. That's not a joke. That's cheap. Perfect, nice. Nice. Oh my god, my arm actually, like, I can't even yawn and stretch because my arm fucking hurts. Oh my god, I'm gonna be dead tomorrow, aren't I? God damn it. Luckily, my interview tomorrow is, like, not technical. I think it's a phone interview too, so I can probably just do it from bed. Okay, so that's the shortcut I took. Yeah, that's why I didn't see any of these other ice beam paths. Hopefully. Honestly, like, all of these round 1 HR interviews are like, and it's like not on me. Like it's essentially I explain my resume to the recruiter, and if they like me, or if they like want that on their team, then I'm good to go. Wait, so these assholes like set up camp here while I was gone. All this stuff's here now. That's actually so cool. So it's like, it's not even like, I don't even really need to. That's why I scheduled this one. I was like, okay with scheduling this one the next day after my shot. Because I was like, whatever, I don't need to be on. I literally give the same speech to everyone. And it sucks too, because it's like, this is literally my resume. Just read my resume. So, you know, however it goes is like 100% based off whether or not they think I like have enough experience or know the right technologies for whatever the hell they're doing. So it really doesn't have a lot to do with me. So it's actually just a big waste of my time, because if they just read my resume, we could skip this first round, but I always have to do it. It's stupid. It's just a stupid system. Oh, there's one more. But yeah, whatever. Like, oh my god, there's so many. Leave me alone. Huh? Is there a spawner here somewhere? Fuck your jamming beacon. Yeah, they're being spawned. I just gotta turn off this jam. Alright. Jamming tech. Oh, it turned it back on. Okay, I see what happened. I see what's happening. I gotta turn these off and then quickly summon my ship before the pirates can. Bombing run, please. Ah, oh, this is so cool. My ship to the rescue. Look at this. Blow everything. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, Samus. Fuck it up. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen, in like any of the other games I've ever seen them like actually build stuff. They escalate the type of enemies that are in the areas when you leave and come back, but I don't think I've ever seen them straight up build things. So now there's like all this shit here. Including those jamming, oh, what the? Jamming satellite dishes. missiles here. So I can stop a little bit. Oh, come on. Surprising. I killed him. Where are you? I hear you. There you are. Breathing P. Yeah, I thought it was P2 the first time, but it's like fuel gel. Yeah, it looks like P. I don't know why they made it look so nasty. Oh shit. I'm really glad I don't have to like type either. Ooh. Pog. Alright, now I can get out of here. There was like one part where like the tiniest stream of it was trickling, and it was just like somebody had to notice this, right? Outside that, yeah. I don't know. I don't actually know who lived here. I don't know if that's Space Pirate tech. I don't remember. Space Pirates are kind of smart, but they're also kind of dumb. You know, they always have these like glowing weak spots on all their enemies, all their armor and stuff. You know, they like deliberately design upgrades to their enemies that have weaknesses in Samus's tag. That's the whole thing. They're fucking back. They're mad. They heard. Wait, I wouldn't double check my map here to make sure I did complete the objective. Yeah, I did. I'd be so mad if I had to come back. You're supposed to freeze those, but I like, don't care. So that's what you're supposed to do. But we can take the shortcut back, which is awesome. Whoop. Okay, and I wonder if I can find this upgrade that I keep hearing as well. Old system, huh? I don't know if I can get up there until I have the orange gun or plasma, whatever. So I would customize it for yeah. It's like same kind of concept as Chipotle. I mean, it's still fast food, I think, but it's like got that like fast casual, like choose your adventure thing. It's good, honestly. I think Subway is like underrated. I really don't think it's that like, it's not mind blowing or anything, but it's like it's so cheap and you get a lot, and there's a lot of different options, like a crazy amount of options. So like, oh, okay. Also, their cookies are pretty solid too. Yeah. That's true. It's good. Like, a lot of people hate on fast food, and like I get it, but like there's something to be said about having pretty consistent food at a lot of different places that's like safe, and you know. Like, I know it was like a big deal for some of the people in my family who keep halal, who keep zabiha, which means like they only eat specific types of meat and stuff. Because they know that you can go to McDonald's and get like a fish fillet, and it was like safe and decent option that didn't involve chicken or beef, you know. Or like if you find out how a company does something, then like, you know, everywhere in the world, all of a sudden you can eat at that place. As opposed to like going to any restaurant and like having to figure it all out. It's just like easy. Especially when you're like on a road trip driving or traveling or whatever, and it's like you have no clue anything where you are, what's good. It's much easier just to like hit up a chain that you recognize. Subway hash browns? I didn't even know they had hash browns, so I have no idea. I don't think I've ever had a bad hash brown. You know what I mean? Oh my god, this thing is melting me. Holy fuck. Oh. That's much better right there. Damn, that was spicy. What the fuck? I can hurt myself. Yeah, I've never had a bad hash brown though. Like the worst it could be would be burnt or like really dry, and like it's fast. It's like, you know, fast food is like relatively consistent. So I doubt it would be burnt, and if it's really dry, like oh no, whatever. There was some condiment on it or whatever. Not a big deal. You haven't had a hash brown? Oh, it's like fries, but like you can feel individual pieces of the potato better. I don't know, they're good. I love hash browns. I prefer them to fries. Well, like regular plain fries, I prefer them. They're really good with syrup too, which sounds weird, but then you like get them. They're a lot. You get them a lot with breakfast food, and like, so it makes sense. And syrup. Oh, power of supply lines. I don't see any. What? Oh. What else you got? Ah. I think you should definitely, like, they're probably like cheap, right? So you should probably get one just to try a hash brown if you've never had a hash brown. It's like, that's a good food item. How do you make a hash brown? How do you stop potato pieces from combining? 3 for $1. Yeah, that's, yeah. McDonald's hash browns are really good. I get those all the time. They're like fries in that you like don't, you know, they're not really ideal cold, but it's fine. But like McDonald's hash browns are like $1 each, but they're like this big and they're very good. Pretty salty too. I kind of think McDonald's breakfast is like solid. I actually like it a lot. Bombs away. Phase on overload. Okay. Phase on overload is gone. Oh, that's my friend. That's Gore. Hi, Gore. Invent the internet lately? That's not Gore. That's not Gore. What is this? Berserker Knight. Caught this thing already. I should remember this. Yeah, breakfast food is really good. Really, really good at all times of the day. And like weirdly fast food breakfast is so good too. Like, I don't know. It's like weirdly always really good. Like Chick-fil-A has really good breakfast. Not Chick-fil-A, Wendy's. I guess Chick-fil-A too, but it's been like, the last time I had Chick-fil-A breakfast was like 12 years ago or something. Wait, no. It would have been in 2009. Oh yeah, 12 years ago. I went with my math class. You know they're MSG. I guess so. Whatever. I'm all about it. Wendy's fucking... Holy shit, their breakfast sandwiches are so fucking good. And they like, have this like frosty chino. And like, so like frosty is like... It's basically like soft serve that's... It's like halfway between a milkshake and soft serve. So it's like a somewhat liquidy cup of ice cream, of like soft serve ice cream. Or like a extra thick milkshake, I guess, that you can do with a spoon. So like take a third of that, I guess, and then pour coffee in it. And it's so good because it's like really sweet and it's cold. Very obvious, but it's very good. What the fuck is Korat? Is this a homie? No, it's a beast. Tongue and mouth are sensitive, belly sometimes vulnerable to the ground. Tongue and mouth, I don't really know what to do with that. See a tongue and mouth. You want me to get under you now? Is that sensitive? Yeah, I don't. This is very weird. Oh, that's the tongue. I saw it. Oh, okay. So now it's sensitive here, I guess. Did I hit it? I didn't do any damage to it. There we go. I should have hyper-moded there. Okay. There's not enough bombs? Is this a joke? This is so annoying. How did that happen? Okay. Let's go see that. Really don't like emotion buttons. Alright, I think I am going to stop here because it's 3 AM and even though I said all that about not really needing to be on for tomorrow, I still want to make sure I get enough sleep because I am going to be fighting off this spike protein, right? So it's good to give my body some time to rest. Plus I still have to be studying all week. I have hopefully Friday big interview. Thanks. Stop. I don't think anybody I know is gonna be online this late. Yeah, so it's fine. We'll just go to bed. All right, thanks for hanging out and everything, and good luck with Subway. Let me know how you like it when you get it. Good night.